One of the things that we've talked about a couple times today is the benefit of exercise. And we just talked about it in pain. We talked about it earlier. We'll probably talk about it again during our recreation conversation. So one of the things RSA has been promoting for the past year, 2 years, several years is more activity and more wellness. So one thing that we actually currently have offering that we're going to highlight now is we can, for anybody with a spinal cord injury in our region, we can do a 3-month trial membership to an online exercise program called Kakana. And Amy Bois, is it French sounding Amy, or is it more of a Bois?
No, you got it right. You're awesome. It's Bois.
We'll get really Frenchy on it. Amy Bois.
Yes, yes.
So Amy Bois is joining us here from Kakana. Amy is up in New Hampshire. Is that right, Amy?
Yes, yeah. I live in Greenland, New Hampshire. So if you're familiar with the seacoast, that's right outside of Portsmouth.
Thanks for joining us, Amy. Amy's a trainer with Kakana. Trainer also has her own program called Fit for Life. And Amy has a son with spina bifida, and she's the chair of the Greater New England Spina Bifida Association.
I am, yes. We service Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Connecticut.
Great. So thanks for joining us, Amy. I will invite you now to take control of the floor and tell us a little about yourself, the program, and then make us work out.
Sure. Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me today. I don't know if you all have heard about Kakana, but Kakana is a website and app that is geared towards adaptive fitness, really fitness for all abilities. I've been teaching classes on Kakana now for about 3 months because it's a very new website and app. It's cutting edge, and we have great offerings of classes from strength training, boxing, cardio, hand cycling, yoga for meditation, and I'm sure the list will grow. I'm very fortunate. I teach 2 times a week, Tuesdays at 9 and Thursdays at 11. I am a strength training coach by trade, and I've been training professionals and also people with disabilities and mobility challenge for many years. My son is 15. He has spina bifida, and he's a full-time wheelchair user. And he has had 15 orthopedic surgeries. So I am very, very familiar with the recovery process for the body. I'm very familiar with neuropathy. I know you guys were just talking about pain. And the one thing that I can tell you all, and we're going to do it today, is to get moving, because movement is truly medicine. And it's the one thing that's helping my son the most. There's no magic pill, but getting moving certainly does help the body feel better and releases those natural endorphins and that pop of dopamine, which is really, really helpful. So I hope you guys all have some light dumbbells, because I was told that you were going to bring light dumbbells today to do a few exercises with me, right? So I'm hoping that you have that. I'm going to offer different switch outs just in case there are certain moves that we're going to do that you might not be able to do. And that's okay, right? Meet me where you are, and we're just going to have some fun and try some things out. Okay. I'm not going to put music on today just because I think it might be a little bit easier if I talk you through it while we're doing it, because I know we have all different levels here. So grab your dumbbells, and before we even start with the weights, we will do a little bit of a light warm up. Okay. So let's warm up first. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see everybody well. You know how that goes. Over 40, the glasses come into play. All right, so before we do anything, we're going to warm up those shoulders first. Always important to prep the body for bigger movement before you get started. So you're going to take those hands, put them in the prayer position, and we're going to bring them out to the front, rotate those wrists out to the side, and then pull it back. So we're really helping to increase our shoulder range of motion and warm up the shoulder joint, the chest, the lats and scaps in the back, plus the core. So really pushing through as if you're pushing through water, like the breaststroke, right? Rotating them this and bring it back. You got it. Nice. Few more. Just kind of getting that nice fluid motion like a swim pattern. Last one. Good, nice. And then bring it in here. Now we're going to do some nice full body movement. So you're going to lean forward, and then lift those arms up to the sky. And if lifting your arms over your head is challenging, then you can just leave your hands down at the midline right here. So just reaching out and then back up. You got it. Warming everything up. The hip flexors, right, have a tendency to get tight, especially if you are a full-time wheelchair user. So this will help give you that nice full body stretch. Good, last one. Nice, good. Now bring those arms in. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna warm up those wrists. We take, if you're a full-time wheelchair user, this area gets tight on our body through the forearm, up through the shoulder. So we wanna pull those fingers back, make sure we get that nice stretch. Pull them back in before we do anything. Yep, and then bring it around, get those wrists. You got it. We neglect our wrists, you guys. We oftentimes don't stretch them before we get started, and it's very important. And then just roll them around. You got it, good. Other side, bring those fingers back. Nice. And then push those hands forward. So see, I'm really pushing my knuckles onto the palm of my other hand while I'm doing this, getting that nice release of tension. You got it. Nice, good. And then rotate it around. Good. And then in the interest of time, we're just going to do a light little warm up there. Let's grab those dumbbells and let's try a few of these exercises together. Okay. So I'm just going to use 2 5s today. Okay. So you go with where you're at, you know, never feel like you need to go up in weight. Always start with where you are. So if you're a beginner, that could be two pound weights, 3 pound weights. So go with where you were at. So you're going to hold your weights by either side here, and we're going to lift it up here and hold it up right at the shoulders and then bring it back down again. So we've got 6, 8, or 10 reps, you guys. Biggest thing with this one is that you want to make sure you swing it down, have control of those weights, and lift up through the torso, keeping that core engaged the entire time. You got it. Nice. Try not to super grip those weights because we don't want to create more tension. Yep. Keep going. You got it. Some of you are not showing your video, but I'm sure you're moving, right? You got it. When you get to your rep count, take a little mini break. Nice. And bring it in. Okay. So the next movement we're going to do, we're going to target, again, the shoulders, the chest, the triceps, and biceps. So you're going to bring those 2 weights right in here. Again, lifting up through the torso before you do anything. You're going to rotate those weights out and bring it in. Rotate it out and bring it in. You got it. So this is really great for the infraspinatus. Okay, you guys keep moving and I'll talk. Infraspinatus is in this area, and that really needs to fire, especially if you're going to be pushing your wheelchair, if you're in a manual, or for any transfers or anything you need to be independent. So opening up and bringing it in. You got it. This one burns. It adds up quickly. You got it. When you get to your rep count, take a break. Nice, you guys. Okay, so now we're going to go down to 1 weight. I personally really love to work unilateral training. When you work one side, it actually taxes your core even more. So we're going to have our arm out to the side here, keeping nice symmetrical shoulders, and we're going to lift it up, press it up, bring it in, and down. You got it. Lift it up, press it up, bring it in, and down. Now, if you're not going above your head, not a problem. When you modify, you're going to go here, out, in, and down. So you pick what level you want to be at. You got it. Let's keep it going. Beginners, 6 reps, intermediate 8, and advanced, you would do 10. Nice, you guys. Last one, and then we'll switch to the other side. Good, switch it up. Arm out to the side, lift up before you do anything. Here you go. One little tip too, I always tell people, if you have the opportunity to work out in front of a mirror, it will really help you with your form and technique. I'd much rather see you do less reps with really good quality form and technique than lifting very heavy weights that you can't do with good form, okay? Never let the form suffer for lifting heavier weight like that. You got it good. Nice, you guys. Good, and then take a mini break. Nice. So now we're gonna move on. You're gonna hold that weight here right at your midline. This is really going to work that core, also through the shoulders as well. You're gonna hold the weight a little bit away from your core, and you're gonna go around your head and bring it in. So this is called a halo. So you've got 8 of these. You got it, and then all the way around your head. Yeah, the goal is to not drop it and to make sure that you get all the way around the head every time. So this is great for that shoulder joint, helps with mobility, keeps you nice and limber, and the core has to stay engaged the whole time. You got it. Did you guys check out my shirt yet? The gym is my happy hour. You got it. Yep, and when you reach your 8 reps, take a break right here. Nice, you guys. Good job. Okay. And if you were to join me, you guys, by the way, in Kakana, we do 30-minute classes, and you can take water breaks at any time, go at your own pace. I play music during the class, and it's really very fun. We have a great group. So now we're going to bring that weight out, bring it back, lift it up and down. You got it. Remember, if you're not lifting over your head today, that's okay. Then you're just going to go out. Okay? Lift it up and down. Yep, good. Make sure you're breathing. No holding your breath. Sometimes we have a tendency to do that, don't we? You're like, how did she know? I know everything, guys. I'm a mom of 2 boys, 11 and 15. I know the tricks. You got it. Good. Last one. Nice. All right. Good job, you guys. We're good. We're in the home stretch. We got 5 minutes left. Can you hang with me? Grab the other weight. Okay, we're going to do something called a static hold. And the reason why I like a static hold is because it creates time under tension in the body. It forces you to keep the core engaged the whole time, and it really helps those muscle fibers in your body to grow. So you're going to hold your weights here, and we're going to hold them up for 20 seconds. Okay, I'm going to start counting now. Now, the word on the street is I'm not a very good counter, and I always count way. It takes me, we mostly do 30 seconds, but I'm going to do my best here. So you're holding your body up here, lifting up through the torso, no flexing of the spine. It will start to burn when we get to that 20-second mark, okay? So if you want to make funny faces or whatnot at me, that's totally fine. I can handle it. Keep holding it. It's gonna, I can already start to feel the burn through my shoulders. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Nice, you guys. Good. Okay, so now we're gonna mix it up. I like to do static hold and then mix it up and go into something that's gonna get our heart rate up. So now we're gonna do our skiers. So I don't know if you guys have seen those ski ergs at the gym or people that have them where they can do pull downs like this. Well, we're gonna do our own ski erg. You're gonna hold it here, and as fast as you can, you're gonna go up and down in your chair. We've got 30 seconds, you guys, so let's get that heart rate and let's get going. Here we go. And I promise, I'm counting. So get those arms moving. Core is activated. You got it. Keep breathing. Keep moving. So this is like your cardio section, right? Getting that cardiovascular working. You got it. Keep going. We're almost there, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Nice. We made it, right? We got up that hill. Okay. Woo! This is a great way to go from one tempo to the other, right? Really tasking our body. We have to think about it. It takes more control to hold something still than to move in this way because gravity's working with you, right? Okay, now we're gonna go back to one weight again. Sit down here. So this is gonna be a little bit of a twisting motion. You're gonna bring that weight up. You're gonna cross over your midline and bring it back down. So if it's hard for you to get that flexibility, cross it where you are, okay? So if that means you're crossing it more in front, I'm okay with that. If you can cross it over, bring your core with you and bring it back down. You got it, good. And if you can't get your arm completely straight, it's okay. We're gonna work towards that. You got it. So you got about 6 or 8 reps on one side, and then you're gonna switch to the other side. Yep, bring that core with you. Good, keep breathing. Nice, guys, good job. Keep it up, almost there. Get that rep count. Nice, good. All right, last drill we're gonna do, then we're gonna have a quick warm down, okay? Cool down, warm down, whatever you wanna call it. You're gonna bring that weight right in the middle, okay? So whatever weight you're using, if you're advanced, you can go a little bit heavier. I'm just using a 5, and I'm gonna weight shift from side to side. So I'm gonna shift that weight and bring my elbows back every time I shift that weight. So the elbows go back and you're bringing that core with you. So it's a little hop. Try not to drop that weight on your foot, right? Because that would not feel good. So just a little bit of a pull back each time. We've got about this one, you can do 10 to 15 reps, okay? Just slightly releasing that weight each time. Nice, you guys. Good. Awesome, so let's put our weights down. Oh my gosh, it's already 11:49. Can you believe it? That went fast, it wasn't that bad. Okay, bring those arms up, little stretch. Let's stretch out those shoulders, bring them in. So this is the time in the workout where you would do a static stretch, not in the beginning. So when we first started, our shoulders were not ready to be in this type of static stretch pose. They are now because we're a little bit warm, right? So this is the time to do these types of stretches. Good, and then switch it up, bring it in. You got it. Keep breathing. Bring that arm around, really get those lats and scaps in the back, right? Loosen everything up. Good, release it. And now let's roll those shoulders, bring them back. Yep, I like to actually bring my arms with me too. I really exaggerate this motion of moving the shoulders. I tried to get my son to join us today. You know, he's 15. He was like, nope. I tried. Go the other way. If you guys ever want to check me out too, I also offer online personal training, one-on-one if you need it. And I'm Fit with Amy B on Instagram. We are 100,000 followers strong, and I have an awesome eclectic group of adaptive athletes, moms, dads, you name it, people that are looking to feel their best. Good, you guys, and shake everything out. Good. One more, last thing. Move it in and out. Stretch it out. You got it, because this feels good, actually, doesn't it? Good. And that's it. That's all she wrote. You guys were awesome. You can take yourselves off mute if you want and ask me some questions. Does anybody have any questions for me?
Hi, this is Jean Nichols. I'm one of the doctors with the spinal cord patients. I wanted to thank you for your exhibit, but I think it's also great that that's something I can do when I'm sitting at my desk in between typing or that sort of thing. Just I could even incorporate this into my daily activities to keep my shoulders from getting so tight.
You're absolutely right. You know, there's so many ways to stay moving throughout your day. I like to call them my little snack breaks of movement. Take your little snack, you know, and you're going to feel so much better because we have a tendency to carry tension up in our traps, you know, through the neck and through the delts. So by moving, right? With purpose throughout the day, making it fun, put a little music on there, put your earbuds in. You're going to feel so much better rather than being sedentary.
Amy, this is Vaughn Pembroke.
Hi, Vaughn.
Hi. How do you get paid for the one-on-one service online?
That I do? Yeah. So my clients pay me via PayPal, Venmo, check. And also the nice thing, because I'm chair of Spina Bifida of Greater New England, I've also been able to help people secure scholarship money to pay for training as well. Pretty good at finding ways for funding for fitness. But yeah, that's how it works.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Amy, what was your Instagram account again? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm fit with Amy B. And
Okay.
don't be scared. Don't be scared about some of my workouts, mine, like the ones I do. I'm an ex-gymnast. I still like to do handstands at 46 years old. But you know what? Honestly, my favorite athletes are my adaptive athletes, because you guys make me get creative, and I love that. And just the hardest working individuals. And I'm passionate for it, obviously, I call myself an SB mom. Did you have a question?
Matt Oliveri, did you have a question?
Yes. How about some sort of workout for high quad? I'm a C2 to T5.
Yes. In fact, I am going to be recording a workout for quads for Kakana. That is the next thing I'm going to be working on. So stay tuned. And if you actually reach out to me, I'll make sure that you're one of the first ones to get that video, because I'm going to make it.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's next?
We have some PT students on here, don't we? Or any of the PT students have any questions or?
I'm not a PT, but I play one on TV.
Yep.
I've got 16 years of physical therapy experience.
Go to sleep.
So maybe that's just a great partnership is, but you see a PT for acute issues but then maintaining your fitness in between and is probably.
Yes. I mean, so my son's been going to physical therapy for 15 years. We have a great relationship with our therapist, but he's 15 now and he wants to be in a gym, an inclusive gym where he can have music and other people around him that's going to lift him up while he's working out. So where we live, the big joke is that he doesn't let me train him, but again, he's a teenager. He goes to Project Walk in Stratham, which is an adaptive gym for all abilities, and he loves it. Young, adaptive fitness professionals with degrees in exercise science and kinesiology. And honestly, he has felt the best from going to that gym. 3 times a week he goes with 60-minute sessions.
That's awesome. Any other questions? You are a great lead-in to our next talk about inclusive.
Yeah, we have our conference community.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope you guys look me up. The Spina Bifida community welcomes you. I think there's a lot of synergy between the two communities. And if you have any more questions about Kakana, it's $14.99 a month, you guys, for a subscription. You get access to all live workouts plus the on-demand library. So it's a very good deal.